Hello, twin flame, twin souls, soulmates, fated connections. This is Brainy Twin Gemini for your special read, November 11th, 2019. Wow, what a day, November the 11th. Such a profound day. November the 11th is very spiritual day. If you're an empath and you know you're very intuitive and you know so many wonderful things happen on November the 11th for people in this empath community. I'm going to do a few special things today. I have all my cards charging. I've got all these crystals, precious crystals on them. I did write everything in my journal today, and all the cards usually resonate with my journal. And what I've been seeing in this particular collective group is there's movement coming with communication in the fall, with a long-term commitment in the winter, okay? Today's been a kind of a crazy day here in Canada. It is November the 11th. It's Remembrance Day for us as well. But we're having like an epic snowstorm, and they're predicting we are going to get the most snow today than we've ever had on this day on November the 11th. So it was a crazy journey home, but I'm glad I made it because I was a little stressed out because I really wanted to give you this reading this evening. Yeah, as I said, like I channeled all my energy in my journal, and it's pretty powerful. There's quite a few pages in here today. There's let me count. So there's one, two, three, four pages, and that's quite a bit of material. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over the signs and the syncs that I saw in the last 24 hours, the number sequencing that I've seen, okay? And crazily and oddly enough, I mean, yesterday was Sunday, and I was just kind of going about my own business, and I see these signs and I see these syncs, and they're messages that I need to deliver to you, okay? So crazy numbers yesterday. I saw 333, I saw 111 twice, 222, 333 again, 717 I saw 3 times, believe it or not, 444, 711, and 1111, okay? Absolutely crazy. The 717 I saw 3 times. 717 in this journey means that physical unity is coming, okay? The separation in this collective group is absolutely coming to an end. I was planning on doing a reading yesterday, but there was some negative energy, and negative energy is like a virus. It's really hard to get rid of, okay? And that primarily stems from the trolls on my channel, but I honestly have sympathy for them, and I just pray for the souls of the trolls. So I would ask for you to do the same, my precious viewers and subscribers, because they've got hate in their heart and hurt in their heart, and actually that just breaks my heart. And I just want to thank you all so much for the love, the likes, the subscribes, the sense of community on my channel. It really warms my heart, and just keep up the good work. Not everybody understands this journey, and part of this special reading today is I'm going to give you some indications of whether you're a twin soul or not, okay? So before I start the reading, and then at the end of the reading, I'm going to give you 10 signs that they're coming closer, okay? And that's just to give you some some peace and some clarity on this journey. It's a tough journey. So one of the things that indicates that you're on this actual journey is when you meet each other, and normally what happens is you are there to open up each other's wounds, okay? And normally your wounds are very similar. And this particular group of DMs, I channel DM energy, they had self-worth issues, okay? So when you embark on this journey, you open and trigger those wounds, and those wounds are meant to be healed. Okay, so this particular DM had self-worth issues, and that was the inner child that needed to be healed. But what I will say, DFs, is that's what you need to deal with as well, because as I said, when you start this journey, you open up each other's wounds, and that's and the DM on this journey, and if if anybody else says otherwise, then they're not being honest. The DMs in this journey run out of fear, okay? And they run out of fear because that wound has been opened up. And the self-worth does a lot of it does a lot to one's soul. And it causes you don't feel worthy, and you attract you know relationships that make you doubt your self-worth. Okay, so that's or not reasons, but that's one of the attributes that you're on this journey, because right away it opens up wounds. Okay, and nobody really has ever opened up those wounds, and those wounds are meant for you to heal and become the highest, like higher self, like, and also too, you go through the evolution of this journey of an awakening, ascension, your chakras opening up, and then you become the higher sense of yourself. And both of you on this journey are empaths, okay? And what I mean by that is you have the ability to communicate with each other. That's how you know that this is your journey. What happens when you embark on this journey is you have this love, this profound love, and it seems to have it be a love that you've never felt before. Once you kind of go through the journey, if you were in physical like unity at some point, you start to see signs and syncs. And primarily, you start to see the number sequencing, and you start to see the number 1111. And when you see that number 1111, that's the universe telling you that this is definitely your twin soul, okay? There's so many signs and syncs that kind of nudge you to let you know that you are on this journey. But this journey is absolutely a journey of healing, self-love, and unconditional love. Okay, that's what this is about. And you know, some of us never do the healing, and some of us may never end up, in that physical unity, if that's what you want. But at the end of the journey, you are at the higher sense of yourself. You've ascended to being the best person that you can possibly be. Okay, so that kind of gives you what the twin soul journey is all about, and hopefully it gives you clarification. There's a lot of myths out there, and I am your guide. I have a gift, and my gift is to absolutely deliver these messages to you. Okay, I don't want anything in return. I just want to share my gift with you, and yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get started. Like I said, I'll just put these all here, and if you don't get the message, what is in my journal, I will absolutely read, maybe just because it is 11:11 today, I will read some excerpts out of my journal. This will be a longer reading because I'm using more cards. I'm going to use the fairy cards today as well, and then I'm going to give you 10 kind of signs that I don't know if I got these 10 signs that whether to tell if your twin soul is near. Okay, so I'm gonna get started. And call out to my guardian angels, please. And this is what's in their headspace. Okay, this is kind of what's going on with them right now. One card, please, guardian angels. One card, please. This is so awesome. Okay. So, I've got the mystery card here. Okay, and I totally resonated that in my journal this morning. I did write this morning. There's mystery around this particular group of DMs, okay? And they have led a mysterious life. When you were in their world, they were not sharing everything with you, and they were doing it out of sheer protection for you. Okay, so if they weren't letting you into their world, it was because there was some stuff in their world that they didn't want to expose you to, and that was strictly out of protection. But they want to tell you the truth, and they're going to tell you everything that surrounds them, and the mystery that surrounds these particular group of DMs. There was some shadiness going on with some of them, not all of them, and that's primarily why they were mysterious. And another message that I have to give to you, DFs, is the DM wants to say to you that they've never lied to you about anything. They've always been truthful, but there's just some things that they were hiding from you. Okay, and that doesn't mean that they were being dishonest. They just didn't tell you certain things sheerly out of protection for you. Okay, What I've been saying a lot about these particular DMs is they're very, very gifted. They're very, very intuitive, and they're empaths themselves. So they can hear what you're saying. They can hear your thoughts. They can feel your energy. Like I said, there was some negative energy. Maybe it was their energy. I'm not sure, but they're very, very intuitive. They're very, very gifted. Okay, and they have a strong sense of intuition, and they know what this journey is. They know that you are a fated connection. As I said earlier about this journey, it's about self-love, self-worth, unconditional love, and being the higher sense of yourself. This particular DM loves himself now. He's underwent a huge awakening, a huge ascension. He's at the higher sense of himself, and he loves himself, and he absolutely knows that he's worthy of your love. When he embarked on this journey with you, he did not feel worthy, and he did not know what you actually saw in him. Last but not least, what's kind of in his headspace right now is he absolutely knows who you are, that you are his divine feminine. You are the love of his life. You have changed him. You have done things for this DM that nobody has ever done, and he knows what this is. He's trusting his intuition, and he knows that you're his divine feminine. Okay, absolutely amazing. And again, before I get started, if you have comments for me specifically, can you please send me an email and not put it on my wall? I would appreciate it very much. Thank you. So now I'm going to do what the DM wants to say to the DF. But this is such an outstanding message already. And, he knows, okay? He absolutely knows. And I'm so happy for you. Yeah, I can't cheat it. Okay, this is so profound. This is a very, very important message. Okay, so separation, there's a few messages here. Okay, I'll show you the card here. Separation. So I primarily channel twin souls that are in complete separation with zero communication. Doesn't mean that it doesn't resonate, okay? What I always say is, take what resonates and pack away what doesn't resonate. But this particular collective group is in separation. But what I will say is separation is just an illusion. Because if you're connected in the 5D, you are not separated. And I feel this sense of closeness. I feel closeness between the DM and the DF right now. And the closeness is so profound because, it's one of those signs that the DM is closing in and that he's near, okay? One of the 10 signs. And the last and most important message is the separation is coming to, and the physical separation is coming to an end for many. This is happening. I'm receiving emails, comments, all sorts of wonderful things are happening in this particular collective group, okay? Very, very important. Love this card so much. The reason why I love this card so much is I see this karmic partner here, okay? And my definition of karmic partner is anything karmic in your life. So a karmic partner could be an addiction. It could be an actual partner. It could be friends. It could be family. It's a partner. It's a karmic partner in your life. Okay? And what I channeled this morning in my journal was this DM is done. He's done with it all. He's moved on from all of this. He's just walked away from everything. But he's piecing his life together. And he's piecing his life together so he can make movement towards you. And when he makes that movement towards you, it's going to be, a life full of abundance. Because this DM believes his DF deserves everything. And you have worked at DF giving everything all your life to everyone. And this DM wants to tell you that you deserve for someone to take care of you. Okay, so they're working behind the scenes in isolation, but they're absolutely done, okay? They're absolutely done. What I was just saying, okay, higher self, this DM wants to tell you that he's at his higher self, okay? He's ascended, he's at his highest self. The healing is done for this DM. And once he gets to that higher self, that movement comes forward. But it also comes with one very, very important caveat. DF, you have to be at the sense of your higher self as well. And the DM wants to communicate that to you as well. You have to heal the hurt. You have to let go, and you have to break free of the connection, and you have to stand in your power. And if you're at your higher sense of yourself, this stuff has already happened, okay? And you're just happy, and you love freely, unconditionally, and you have self-love, and you have self-worth. But this DM is there, okay? They are at the end of this journey in terms of their, their spiritual growth. And I have the free will card, okay? The free will is, we all have free will. And this is what we have every single day. This is what we use every single day. One very important attribute of this journey is when we start this journey, we all have free will to do what we want. So if you don't wake up to this particular connection or this sacred union, and you don't do the work and you don't do the healing, that's your free will, okay? That's your free will stepping in. But this particular DM took that free will, took that sign, took that love. You changed his life, and he took his free will, and he did the work to become the higher sense of himself. Okay? Absolutely amazing. Love it so much. And again, because I was completely irritated, if this doesn't, with some people, if this doesn't resonate, then just go somewhere where it does, okay? Okay, so this is the overall outcome right now. As of now, we only live in the now. We don't live in the past. We don't live in the future. And I would be very skeptical if, unreal. I'd be very skeptical if people were giving you future. I'll give you now. I'll give you now. That's what I'll give you. But I will never give you future. Okay, so this is the overall energy as of now. And again, everything is just unbelievably crazy, as it always is. I swear I get more entertainment out of this than maybe you do, because these cards, they just never cease to amaze me. Okay, so I have the ghosted card here. Okay, and I'm primarily channeling DM energy right now. If you've been ghosted, the DM doesn't do this out of abuse or ill will. He does it because, first and foremost, there's fear attributed to this. The DMs run from fear. And again, if this resonates, great. If it doesn't, pack it away. If you're looking for someone to bash the DM, then this is not the channel. This is not your channel, okay? Because if you're bashing your DM, then you're not on this journey. I can tell you that right now. It's not that. Because you understand the reasons why they're doing what they did. And if you are truly connected on this journey, you know that they ran out of fear, okay? The emotion was too much, and you opened up wounds that they needed to heal, okay? But one very important message with this ghosted card is that they never meant to hurt the DF. And they had to do it because two things. It was out of protection for you and out of protection for themselves. And they needed to do it in order to heal. But they did not just wake up and say, I'm going to hurt my DF and I'm going to ghost her. Because they have to remove themselves from the DF in order for them to heal. Okay, you make them very vulnerable. And if you think about it, you've opened up wounds within them. And when they're close to you, it just makes them very vulnerable. And it's easy for them just to remove the DF from the situation so that they can heal and do the work that they need to do. All of those cards, the higher self, all of these cards indicates that they were doing the work. And they're because they want to come back to you. Okay? It's so great, but they never meant to hurt you. Okay, DFs? I know it's an awful thing, but they never ever meant to hurt you. Let go. Very, very, very important card, okay? This is probably one of the most important elements of this journey, DFs. And it's probably one of the most difficult as well. You have to let go. And I know a lot of you say, well, I'm not letting go. I'm not letting go. You need to, because if you don't, you're not going to move forward. Letting go means just letting go of the, the obsession, letting go of the physical unity, and not being a prisoner to this disconnection. Okay, and this is the universe right now telling you to let go, and it's not for all of you, because many of you are doing phenomenal, and I'm so proud that you are letting go and breaking free. This is for some of you, just so you understand, you have to let go, because if you don't, the universe will not bring you together. Okay, I've got this soulmate card, and everybody out there and their brother and their sister have, mother and their father have a different definition of this card. What I mean, I have a gift, I channel the gift, I channel the energy. You guys are twin souls, soulmates, and best friends. Okay, you are each other's soulmate and twin soul. And if you really think about it, okay, there's so many myths out there. It's like, okay, well, you're a soulmate, not a twin soul. Can you please tell me what the difference is? Please tell me what the difference is. Because there's karmic love, there's soulmates, there's twin souls. If your soul is connected and you are twin souls, would that not make you a soulmate? I think it would. So this is the most profound love. And what I see is this love has been in the making. If you look at the card, it's a little boy and it's a little card, a little boy and a little girl. So this journey has been years and years and years in the making. 25 years in the making. You've crossed each other's path, and the universe has wanted you to meet, but you just, for whatever reason, didn't have that meeting. But you are absolute soulmates, and it's so wonderful, and I am so happy for you. Okay? Some people's definition of this may be, well, you're a soulmate, not a twin soul. Absolutely, that's not how I resonate that card. I resonate this as the most profound love. You're a twin soul and you're soulmates. It's absolutely wonderful, and I love it. The last card I have is the Ascending card. Okay? And this is basically everything I've been saying. So this is so profound. November the 11th. All of this stuff is absolutely amazing. DF, your DM is doing amazing, okay? He's doing good. He wants you to know he's at his higher self. That commitment is coming. And, the communication is coming. Again, as I said, in the fall. Long-term commitment in the winter. Excuse me. Those cards came out the other day, I believe on Saturday, and that was confirmation to you to let you know that that is coming. The cards don't always fall the same. Okay, they fall the way they're meant to fall because they're precious messages to you, okay, DFs? And I love it so much. So now, I'm going to go and grab these cards over here. Hopefully I don't knock anything over. I've been having tech failures. I was going to go live and I was trying that and it was like, nah, this isn't working. But I definitely will go live, okay? I want to answer your questions live. I want to give that to you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 8 cards of kind of what's in their headspace right now as they're going along their day, And again, if the messages are missed, I'll let these ones fall out because there's some messages in here that I haven't. Okay, I'm going to call out to my guardian angels. Please, 7 cards. And again, thank you so much for the love and the emails and all the comments. I love you guys also so much. You're wonderful. Oh, see, I just said that. I can't. Okay, let's see how many we have here. So I need 5 more. That's 3, 2, 5. Thank you. All right. So that's 4. And I always use 4 because it's my birth number, if you haven't heard me say that before. Okay. So this DM absolutely loves you to the moon and back, okay? There's no question. This is you are the love of his life, okay? He loves you very, very much, and he wants you to know that you are the love of his life. It's hard for him to. Absolutely put that in my journal this morning. One thing you have to realize, DFs, sometimes we get trapped in our own emotion and we don't realize how difficult it is for them. Many of these DMs were so sorry that they walked away. And they were very, very sorry because they walked away from the love of their life. But this is part of the journey. Separation is part of the journey, and that is to help you heal. But it's hard for them to. Many of them spent nights crying in their bed, crying over you, obsessing over you, you know, not wanting you to be with anyone else. It's equally as hard for them too, and you have to know that it is, okay. And this is what I was just saying when the soulmate card comes out. Like I can't, you know, these cards, they never cease to amaze me. You are their best friend. You are their greatest friend. When you were together, time stood still. You laughed. You know, he just feels you are his best friend. He shared things with you, or she, again, it's just energy. He or she shared things with you they've never shared with anybody else, and they felt comfortable, and you just fit like a glove to them in terms of friendship, okay? Again, this DM is missing his DF, okay? Baby, I miss you. He misses you. He's always missed you. From the moment he walked away or ran away, he's missed you, okay? But this is coming to an end, my friends. Again, I can't wait to love you. Okay, this DM cannot wait to love you. He cannot wait to see you. He cannot wait to love you. They are moving forward. I cannot get this message any clearer. They've done the work, okay? But there will be no movement forward if you are not doing the work, okay, DF? You are my lighthouse. You are their lighthouse. There's really not much more to say about this. They see you as their lighthouse. If you envision a lighthouse, you know, there's oodles and oodles of water, and there's that one shining light in the water, and that's the lighthouse, and that's what you are to them, okay? Connect with me in the 5D. Again, as I was saying earlier, they're very intuitive, and they're ascending, and they're in their higher sense of themselves. They can hear you, they can feel you. Vice versa, KDFs, you can do the same. If this is truly your journey, you feel that energy, okay? And I'm trying not to lose the faith. Very important message here. And the reason why this card came out, it was in here as well. It's because this is a roller coaster ride. This journey is not easy. And there's a lot of doubt that comes with this journey. You feel like you're losing it, to be quite honest. And, you know, one day, you know, you're like, no, this isn't real. I can't deal with this. I'll give you, I meant to mention that song as well. So there's a song by Journey called Don't Stop Believing. And when you know, we all question it. And I question it myself. And on Sunday, I'm like, no, this is done. Like, you know, and so I go to grab my coffee and I hear this song, Don't Stop Believing by Journey. And I've been listening to this radio station for 7 months now. And not once have they played that song. So it's the universe saying, you know, don't stop, you know, believing. Forgot to mention it. I did write it down, but see that everything does come out somehow out of my journal. So I'm going to do 4 cards. What's in their heart space right now? And call out to my guardian angels. Guardian angels, 4 cards, please. Is this 4? It is 4. And everything came out. Ironically. Okay. So I just had the card, please connect with me in the 5D. And you are strongly connected in the 5D, which is absolutely profound. And I will tell you at the end of this reading why this card is so profound. Because I'm going to give you the 10 signs that your DM is near, okay? But you are strongly connected in the 5D. And I love this so much. I love this for all of you, okay? This is such a profound card. Absolutely put this in my journal today. You are my wifey, okay? My future wifey. This DM wants to marry you, and he's, you know, you are the one that he wants to marry. There's nothing more that I can say there. I'm going to read some stuff out of my journal today because I put that there. Everything I put, it's in there. Okay. Karma is kicking me in the ass. Okay, that karmic partner came out. This karmic card came out. What I will say is, for this particular group of DMs, it's primarily family and friends, okay, that they've walked away from. They've essentially walked away from their life. And it's been difficult for them because they've walked away from, their family and their friends. Primarily because, not because they weren't supporting this connection, because they weren't supporting them. And they weren't giving them, they were takers and not givers. And this particular DM had enough. He said, I'm finished. I'm done. I'm going to my, to the love of my life. I'm going to my DF. Okay. Absolutely great. I think you are so sexy. Okay. This DM thinks you're sexy. You're a goddess. You're a princess. You're everything to him. You are very sexy. Okay. Love it so much. I've also been feeling very, very strong sexual energy, and I feel this sense of closeness between the DM and the DF, okay? So I'm going to go to the animal spirit cards now, and just bear with me here. Put them over here. I can't even reach them. Okay. So I'm going to call out to my guardian angels. As many of you viewers and subscribers know, these cards are hard to work with. So if one flips face up, I'll take it. And if one falls out, I'll take it. And I'm going to call out to my guardian angels for divine feminine animal spirit, please. I love it. I love that vulture. I don't know. I don't like to see them, but I love what this means. And I love the crown. You guys are getting this, or gals, or DFs, are getting this card quite frequently. So this is a message that needs to be heard, okay? Because the cards come out the way they're meant to come out. I'm going to call out to my guardian angels for divine masculine animal spirit, please. Okay, this one's never come out. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. All right. So what I have here is vulture spirit. Okay, and it's number 63, and it says nothing is wasted. So I'm going to read this message again. Like it's been coming quite frequently between the DMs and the DFs, so you have to take this as a message, okay? There's so many cards in that deck, and they fall out for a reason. They fall out the way they meant to fall out. And for you folks that are waiting for personal readings, I was away on business last week. I said I was on October 22nd or 23rd. I'm hoping to get caught up by the end of the week, and I do appreciate your patience, okay? So it says, nothing is wasted. What seems hideous has its own beauty, and the recycling and repurposing the vulture does is as important as any other activity in nature that supports the cycle of life. Vulture spirit message is that nothing is to be wasted, for nature sees value in everything that exists. What seems rotten and ugly has the potential to be transmuted into something beneficial, and you are reminded that any suffering you have experienced has not gone to waste. Wisdom and understanding that arose from the experience are talismans that will serve you on your journey wherever you go. What is decaying is only changing form and will fertilize seeds you wish to plant, turning that which has passed away into substance that will support new growth. All that you might wish to deny or discard has value and can be repurposed and reintegrated into the new you, and you are becoming, and the new life that you are dreaming into being. No pain was in vain, and no experience was wasted, for you have the power to use it and co-create something far better. This is a miracle in your partnership with Spirit, okay? The reason why I love this card so much is because it's confirmation that you're changing, and there's a new you, okay? And that's what you need to do. Absolutely phenomenal, DFs. This is such a powerful message. There's a little crown there. I think it's so cute. You're standing in your power, and you're a queen, okay? And your king is coming. So I have Bat Spirit here, and I've never seen this card before. Okay, so here it is here. It's number 5. That means anything to you. And it says a rebirth is assured. And that's what I've been saying. There's a rebirth in this connection. Not sure if that's going to be the message, but that's my message. Again, it's number 5. What's on this bat? Let's see. He's got like something on his head. So 5. A rebirth is assured. After something has run its course, excuse me, and died, or been released, finished, surrendered, completed, or ended, there is a promise of a new beginning. Rebirth is assured, just as night gives way to dawn, and the bat emerges from the darkness of a womb-like cave. Bat Spirit has come to remind you that this rebirth is a miraculous one, for the very best elements of what you had to give up in the death of the old are still present in the new. Amazing life is forming now. This is the miracle and magic of rebirth in every aspect of your life, including the rebirth of faith, in your ability to establish new and healthy relationships. Bat Spirit reminds you that at present you are in unknown territory and may feel as if you are lost. However, you are called out to trust that your intuition will be a reliable guide as you give birth to something new and unfamiliar. Bat Spirit has listened in the darkness of night and has heard all your hopes and dreams, your fears and worries, and assures you that this new version of your dream, this move from darkness into light, from lost to found, and death to rebirth, comes to fruition with love at its core. But Bat Spirit asks you to trust that what seems to have died is actually shape-shifting into something even more meaningful and wondrous than before. If you feel you're in the dark, now that come morning, all will be revealed, and the things will be in a new form that is right for you. Absolutely, there are no words for this. There are absolutely no words, because this DM has been rebirthing into a new person, and they're leaving the old behind, the old karmic partners behind, and there has been fear and worry, and all of that has died. Okay, this is so great, DFs. It's great for you, DMs, as well, okay? This is phenomenal. Like, I almost want to cry. This card makes me almost want to cry. Okay, because it just resonates with everything here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do fairy messages here. These are beautiful, beautiful cards. And I'm just going to call out for 4 cards and, see where we're at here. And I'm going to call out to my guardian angels. And I know these cards pretty well, but, not as well as the other ones. So if I need to seek further clarification, I will. Okay, guardian angels, 4 cards, please. Okay, 3 cards, please. Does that one want to fall out? Yes, it does. Okay. 2 cards, please. Too many. And I wanted to mention, thank you so much for all your donations, okay? It's not necessary, but I've been really, really wanting to help underprivileged kids, so I'm going to use that money to do that, okay? Unreal. Okay. So, I've got these 4 cards here, okay? The first one, I cannot believe this stuff happens the way it happens. It says walk away, and it says leave the unhealthy situations and enjoy the new doors that open up as a result. This message is for both you, DM, and DF. The DM has walked away. All these cards are pointing that he's doing the right thing. But DF, are you walking away from things that are not serving you? Do you have toxic friends? Do you have toxic family? Do you have toxic elements in your life? You need to walk away. Okay? Such a profound message. I cannot believe this. Okay. So, admit your true feelings to yourself. And it says, be honest with yourself. Only you know what is that you truly desire. Two things here that I resonate. The self-love card came out. Be true to you. Love you for you. Know the value of your self-worth. And love unconditionally. And lastly and mostly, only you know what you truly desire. So manifest. Put that out into the universe. You know, say that this is truly what this is. I've got children here. Okay? Children are a blessing. And I was just talking about that. They're an absolute blessing. Children. Okay? And it says here, your connection with children is part of your life's purpose. Okay? So DFs, if you have children or you're around children, it's part of your life's purpose. I feel, for me specifically, it is part of my life's purpose to help children. I have children of my own, but I've always had this need and this knack to want to help children, okay? But this just, just tells you that your purpose, if you have children, it's your life's purpose, okay? And lastly here, I have daughter, okay? And daughter, it says here, the answer to your question involves your daughter. So if you have any questions, that I'm asking right now, the answers of your questions involve your daughter. And I'm just going to see if I can get a little bit more clarification on that daughter card, okay? This card signifies that a female who's younger than yourself, most like your daughter, is pivotal in the answer to your question. She is very intuitive and knows how to help you, no matter how young she is. Spend extra time with your daughter to strengthen your bond and open your heart to the profound love between parent and child. As your relationship with your daughter fills your heart, your entire life benefits. I'll give you a little story about this. It's kind of personal. My daughter's 29, and she said something to me the other day, and what she said to me just floored me. She said to me, Mom, your DM is close. He's here, and he's coming to you. And I thought that was kind of crazy coming from her and how she would know it, but she's very intuitive as well, okay? And let's see, I want to clarify the children card as well. So crazy with that daughter card. So listen to your daughters, okay? If you have them, they're intuitive. At least mine is. She's very intuitive. Okay. So the children card here says, the fairies love and trust children because of their pure faith and guileless moves. This card comes to you as a sign of your connection to them. As you read the additional meanings behind this card, notice which meaning clicks as your truth. Pay attention to the signs and intuitive feelings related to the topic of children, for the universe is trying to get the message to you. Absolutely beautiful. I love it so much, okay? I love this reading so, so much. And again, thank you so much, all of you, for your love. I'm going to give you one of these beautiful cards. I'm going to give you the 10 signs that your twin flame is near, and read a few things out of my journal today. So I'm going to call out to my guardian angels for one beautiful card here. Okay. Here's the front of the card. Here's the back of the card. And it says, you are a jewel even though you may not see it. What you consider imperfect is an illusion. Even in darkness, you shine eternally bright. I cannot believe that card. Because again, it has to do with the self-worth. Okay, I'm just going to log into my computer here. Just bear with me because I have this written down. Great. See, I keep getting tech failures, and I don't know why this is happening. Because it's meant to happen, I guess. Hopefully this video is still recording. Yes, it is. So what I'll do is I'll see if... Oh, okay. It's worked itself out. I'm like going to scream with this Mercury retrograde. It normally doesn't affect me, but it's affecting me so brutal. Okay. So these are the 10 signs that your DM is closing in or coming near and a reunion is imminent, okay? So the first one is you feel excitement, you see signs of new beginnings, you're thinking about each other a lot, you're feeling drawn towards certain places, you daydream about your twin flame or dream, you become whole, you see certain symbols and images, you sense your twin soul's presence next to you, okay? And what I said and what I've been saying is there's a strong closeness and there is a strong presence and this new beginnings came out. This is happening, okay? For many of you, this is happening, and I'm so 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 happy for all of you. Okay, these cards fall the way they're meant to fall. Let me just go through my journal here. Okay, so I'll just read this here. It says, I can hear you, too. I know what this is, but I'm trying to get my shit together, girl. I want to give you the life you deserve. Um, I'm here, Diaf, and you're right, and I'm coming to get my queen. Trust me, Diaf. I've never lied to you, but I wasn't completely honest either. But neither were you. I know everything too. Let me go. I knew we were fated to meet, DF, from the moment I met you. We fit together perfectly. You are my greatest friend. I could be my authentic self around you. Let me see. Says, you know I was protecting you, my sweet DF. I know I wasn't fair to you, but I was in a very bad place for a while. I'm over it now, and you helped me look into the mirror. I had issues, DF. We all do, but I'm a better man. Thank you, girl. It's not easy looking in the mirror, is it? Self-worth is priceless, right? I was a mess. You shook me up. You know I love you, DF. And you're going to be my wifey, DF. I would love nothing more. You are the one, DF, the one I've been waiting for, and I'm absolutely coming for my princess. What would you say to me, DF? And what I have here is there's no words, because if you are truly connected, when you come and and the DM comes to you, there are no words, because you both know what this is. You both absolutely know what it is. So there is no words. There's one look into each other's soul, and there's one embrace. And that's the end. Okay, but this is happening, and I'm so, so happy for all of you. And again, I want to thank you so much for all the love, the likes, the subs, everything. You guys are amazing. You're doing the work, and I'm so very proud of you. And I'm so, so blessed to have you as part of my community, okay? Happy November 11th, and I hope all your wishes and dreams come true. Thank you very much. Have a good night.